Ladies and gentlemen, this is Coach Micah from MRT, tackling issues to do with intersections, corners, and all that. So today we're going to start and demonstrate the safest way to do on intersections. We have what you call IT gear, information, position, gear signal, and adjust. I'm going to turn right, so I'm indicating, roll off the gas, gentle brake, downshift, make sure it's in gear 1, stop, whereas when I check left and right, I'm not having to lean because I can see very clearly. So check, make sure it's clear, have the right gear, which is gear 1, launch nice and easy. I'm not expecting a whiskey throttle here, so nice and easy and you're out. Accidents do happen most of the time at the intersection and junction because people are extremely impatient. You come in, you're late, or you're just absent-minded. Someone else is too busy or too fast, so you end up meeting and causing the collision points. Left, you don't have to really necessarily stop. Yeah, left, you yield, you give way. So once it's clear, then you proceed. So I'm gonna come at a good speed, indicate, go on the brakes, gentle brake, stop there, check when it's clear. Once again, confirm, I'm in gear 1, all cars moving, then nice and easy, based on the machine control and the practice you've done, you should be able to launch and smile on. The next one, however, I'm going to go through an intersection. So this is where skills will matter. So I'm gonna quickly check. If it's clear, I'm gonna proceed. If it's not, I'm gonna stop. Only make sure when it's clear and an intersection is not full of trees or it's a blind intersection. Make sure you can see both sides clearly before you come and proceed. So the ABC is just basically A stands for accelerator, B stands for braking. Definitely the braking starts, or rather you engage the brakes before the clutch comes in, because the reason as to why you have to delay the clutch is the work of the clutch is to engage and disengage the engine, right? So the fact that you clutching in early, it means you're taking that engine to a free mode, so it's freely moving, so the inertia force will shoot higher before you start to go down. In other words, you'll have to use so much energy, too much pressure on the brakes, even risking skidding, for you to securely and safely maneuver. So you want to use less pressure. Of course you're going to use pressure, but you're going to be adding more and more and more as you're braking rather than going hard at once. And let's say if it's during the rain and you're clutching in, you'll not have a traction. So first set of cones or the stones you're going to use, or anything, roll off the gas. The second, start braking. In between the second and the last one, which is like 10 meters, clutch comes in, downshift to the first gear, put the left leg out, smile, and ride on. Past this 2 set of cones, the hazard is right there, and that's when you're gonna hit it. So you wanna roll off the gas, start braking, clutch comes in, disengage to the first gear, and stop the bike. The moment you clutch in early, the bike will move faster because you're freeing the engine. Otherwise, ABC is the whole way.